So in this video we're going to be sewing the backs of the bear up. So dyed it, refilled it yesterday, and we're going to be sewing it back up. But because this is black, you're not going to be able to see it. I am going to do it on some kitchen roll first. So we're going to pretend this is the edge. So I'm just going to go in and out like that. I'm going to go to the other side, which would be the edge. It doesn't matter if it's straight, but on your project you need it to be straight. But for this, just for this, it's okay. And then you're just going to go in and then out a little bit further up. Then you're going to do the same on the other side. And you just keep going up each side. You do it, maybe do it a bit tighter together and a bit closer to edge, but I'm just trying to show you what I'm going to be doing. So you're going up like that. Get that piece off. You're going up like that. So we'll go back into there. And we'll come out a little bit further up. You just keep doing that. Now when you've done, you pull it and it goes like that. And you can't see the edge. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now this stitch has been called a lot of things. Blanket stitch, magic stitch, and ladder stitch. I prefer to call it, it's called, did I say mattress stitch? I don't know. It's called so many things, so it's whatever you want to call it. Invisible stitch, blah blah blah. I think it's a regional thing. Right, so, oh, missed it. So you want to be getting, let me sit down. There we go. Now I need a white background when I'm threading my needle, because I can't see it. And I can't thread it with my right hand for whatever reason, I don't know. There we go. So it's only about, I've doubled it over and it's a little bit longer than that. I'm holding it and it's a little bit longer than that. Right, here it goes. So as you can see me. Right. If I do it wrong, I'm going to thread it. I've threaded it from inside first because we don't want any threads hanging out. And I am going to tie a knot. Now you're not going to see it. In fact, I'll tie a knot when I get through other side. If I don't lose my hand. Right, so now I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to leave that thread hanging out because you never know. I can always sew it in there. So then I'm just going to go up each side doing that stitch. Now it's quite hard to see. I think I'm getting it about 5mm, maybe more, away from edge. So you're going to have to feel where your last stitch went before you put another stitch in. So, now my son were a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be doing it right, and he were convinced that he were going to have to take his bab to the store for them to sew up, but then he was also concerned that they might not work on a modelled bab. But I'm quite sure if you took one in, and if you couldn't sew it together, if you took one into the bab store, if you bought some sort of musical thing to put inside, or a scent or something while you were there, I think they'd sew it up for you. Especially, you know, be nice when you go in, be polite. Tell them you're a massive fan and how many bears you've got. That's what I usually do. Sometimes you can get one of them staff that are not into Build-A-Bears, they just simply just work there. But I've only ever had one of them. I've been quite fortunate, and I haven't seen her for a while, so maybe she's not there anymore. When I go to my local bab, they're all really nice, really nice. And the last time that I went, she did everything, like doing that thing up on your arm, kissing the heart. She did everything. It absolutely made my day. I know I'm an old biddy, but you know, I think sometimes when you're queuing up to get your bab stuff, that's why I normally order them online, because I feel like I'm taking up shop space, you know, for kids that they're really for. So I've got to the top now. I can't really see the rest of me all, so I'm just going to bring it a bit closer to me so as I can feel. It's not like it's a beige bear anymore, is it? So I'm just doing some guesswork here, because I can't see it all now. Right, and I've already got, that's the string from the bab itself that was cut from when I took all the stuffing out. So what I'm going to do is when I get to the top, I'm going to use that to tie a knot with. I'm there really, so. Do you know what? I'm quite impressed with that. So I'll tie a knot using that one. Now I've been pulling thread quite tight, or trying to, as I've gone along. So, I mean, I'll show you. You can't even see that. this is close up. You can't even see that. I think even my son's going to be impressed, so I'm impressed with that. So I'm just going to sew ends in, get a bigger needle, because that cotton that came from, that were already on it, there's 2 strands there, but it is quite thick, so I'm going to need a needle with a bigger eye. Lucky for me, I've got some. So, and that's it, that's how you sew your Build-A-Bear up. If you've got any questions from anything, you know, modding bears, as long as it's to do with videos that I've been doing, if you've got any questions, if I've missed anything out, send me a comment, and I usually reply within about 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I don't come on for a bit, and then other times I'm on 5 or 6 times a day. So if you've got any questions to anything that I've done in videos, just leave me a comment, and I hope that you mod your bear as good as what I am. Thank you for watching.